Okay, in today's video, we are talking about a extremely problematic bug in Call to Arms event. I know a lot of people might not care for this event and stuff, but for those of us that do, and if you want the helmet, you obviously need to hit top 10% in several things, or hit top 1% in something. Well, I have found a bug that is preventing me from hitting top 10% at the very least, if not top 1% in the Crucible Zone Control. And I don't know if this is in other ones. I assume it's probably going to be an issue in other activities, but as you see here, this is the video. We are in zone control. We are ending it. As you see here, it is zone control. You can see the things. It was launched from the thing, from the game hub. But as you see here, we will end this game here in a second. And when we end this game, you're going to see a score. So we got a we ran, we flip in, survived here. And we end up getting a score of, wait for it, 13,655. That is our score. That right here is not 13,655. This right here in zone control, as you see, zone control and meltdown, your team won, got 13,000 points. Crucible zone control, I have 8,014 points. Now, mind you, this was my first game when I got this 8,014 points. So this makes sense. It's fine. No, it was actually my second game. For some reason, my first game actually didn't give me score. My second game did. But here's the kicker. I've actually had several 10,000, 11,000 games for points, and none of them have counted. And I didn't even realize it until I got this 13,655 points. I came here to see what percent I was, because I know a friend of mine has 12,000 something points. They're in top 10%. So I knew I had to be at least in the top 10%. I was curious what the top 1% number was. And I went to look and notice, oh, these 13,655 points I've earned aren't happening. I only have 8,014 points still. So there's several 10,000 point games and 11,000 point games I had didn't count. And then I caught this one, recorded this one, that the 13,655 points didn't count either. And this is proof something wrong is happening right now, Bungie, and this is not acceptable. Right now, I am guaranteed top 10%, if not even top 1%. Again, I don't know what top 1% is. I don't know if it's 13,000 or more than that. You know, if it's more than that, then obviously I don't deserve top 1%. But if it is 13,655 or around that, and I'm supposed to be top 1%, Bungie, where's my top 1%? Period. Where's my top 1%, Bungie? Or top 10%. At the very least, I am guaranteed top 10% with this score right here, 13,655. That is a guaranteed top 10%. No matter what, that is guaranteed top 10%. But as we can see here, my thing is bugged, and it says I have 8,014 points. So, Bungie, I have to ask, what the fuck is going on here? This is not okay. For someone to go and put forth this effort and get this, it's not okay. And I'm more PvP. So this, I'll probably get this score again before the end of the week. Hopefully. Hopefully. Because it took a wee ran to get this score. I actually performed less than I have in all the other ones, but because I didn't die as much, which is what seems to be the trick here, is you don't die in these activities and you get kills. That's how you get more points. So where is my 13,000 points, Bungie? Where's my top 10%? I'll probably hit this again this week, but if it didn't work once, does that mean it's not going to work again? That scares me, and it also scares me the fact that I know people are going to go put forth effort and play this activity, try to get at least top 10%, so that way they can get it, or they'll get top 10% all the PvE activities, right? But if this is happening in the PvP mode, is this also happening in the PvE mode? I swear this happened to me earlier in the PvE mode, but I'm not sure. I don't remember the exact numbers and stuff because I wasn't fully paying attention. I was just doing salt mines for the fun of it, trying to see if I get top 1%, but boy, is this one rough. The Dread are annoying AF. That's its own problem. But this is about zone control, Bungie. I am guaranteed top 10% in zone control at the very least with a 13,655 score. This is unacceptable. I do not know why this happened. I also don't know how I got this score, because I don't even think the math fully adds up, but at the same time it doesn't matter because I got the score. It says there I got the score. I survived, I got a wee ran, I got 13,655 score. Where is my top 10% guarantee, Bungie? This is unacceptable because not only does this mean doesn't matter how much work you put forth, it's not going to give it to you if you have this bug. It's straight up, like I said, I've done several games. I've been over 10,000 and 11,000 several times. And the first time I get 13,000, it doesn't count. And all the 10,000 ones didn't count. And 11,000s didn't count. None of them have counted. This is unacceptable. I know I'm ranting about it, but this is stupid. All the time and effort I put into this now is wasted because I'm stuck at 8,014 points. It will not go up, period. And that is not okay, because that makes this entire event pointless. The whole ideal for it was to be competitive and give you a helmet and some cosmetic helmet and some other cosmetics. Yeah, it's not that great. I know it's not an insane event, but I actually like it. I want the helmet, so I want to get stuff. I'm aiming for top 1% in several activities because I want to hit top 1%. I don't want to just be simply 10%. I would love to hit 1% in everything, or at least a couple things. That's just me. That's how I want to do it. But it appears here I can't even get top 10% Crucible if I wanted to, because for some reason it's bugged, and this is not acceptable. If this happens in all the activities, this makes it even worse because it means it's impossible for a lot of people to level up. Or maybe it's just a bug I have on my own. I don't know. Let me know in the comments if you have this bug. But Bungie, this is unacceptable. I completed the zone control. I got 13,655 points. You look right here, and I don't have that. It says here on the Crucible Zone Control, I don't have it. And before you say this is a screenshot or something, nope, this is the actual game. Look, we are moving in stuff. Everything's here. We launch stuff from here, like always, because we don't launch it from the normal portal. If you launch it from here, knowing Bungie, this will break. And that's why we don't launch it from here. We never launch these event stuff from anywhere else but the event thing right here, which is what you should do. So if you're not already doing, make sure you are doing that, because knowing Bungie, something won't count. But it appears even if you do it like this, it doesn't count anyways. Anyways, that's the video. If you enjoyed, leave a like, try to comment you think. If you've had this issue, let me know. I want to know how many people have had this issue. Also, if somebody happened to be top 1% for Crucible, or seen somebody get top 1%, let me know what the number is. I want to know if 13,655 is enough for top 1% or not. Y'all let me know. Either way, Bungie, this is unacceptable. I don't know what's going on, but this should not be happening. Thanks for watching. We're out. Adios. Bye.